Welcome back, coffee enthusiasts. In this fourth installment of our series on coffee's potential role in weight loss, we'll dive into two more fascinating areas: coffee's ability to metabolize fat, lipase, and coffee's ability to slow down carbohydrate absorption. These attributes, when combined with other healthy lifestyle habits, may contribute to weight loss and effective weight management for some individuals. Upcoming episodes will delve into coffee's impact on macronutrients, insulin sensitivity, mood, and antioxidant capacity, each with implications for weight loss. It's essential to approach this topic with a balanced perspective. Much of the research in these areas is still in its early stages, and results can be mixed. More studies are needed to establish firm conclusions, and it's vital to recognize that coffee is not a replacement for a well-rounded approach to weight loss. My aim with this series is to responsibly share the existing body of evidence concerning coffee's potential role in weight management, providing the necessary context and caveats. Are you curious about how natural substances like coffee can dramatically affect your health and wellness? Then commit to your well-being by tapping the like button and subscribing to our channel so you don't miss a thing. We are your portal to the secrets of longevity. Now let's dive in. Let's start by exploring the fascinating world of lipase activity and its relationship to weight loss. Simply put, lipase is an enzyme that plays a crucial role in fat digestion and metabolism. It's like a tiny pair of scissors that cuts up the fat molecules in your food into smaller pieces that your body can more easily absorb and use for energy. Without lipase, your body would have a more challenging time processing and utilizing the fat in your diet. As it turns out, the bioactive compounds in coffee, particularly caffeine, have been shown to increase lipase activity in the body. In other words, drinking coffee can help your body break down and metabolize fat more efficiently. So how exactly does caffeine stimulate lipase activity? It all comes down to a little thing called lipolysis. Lipolysis is the fancy scientific term for breaking fat stores into free fatty acids. Fatty acids in turn can be used for energy. This is simply the process of transforming the fat in your body into fuel for your cells. When you drink coffee, the caffeine stimulates the release of a hormone called epinephrine, also known as adrenaline, from your adrenal glands. Epinephrine then travels through your bloodstream and binds to receptors on your fat cells, signaling them to break down stored triglycerides into free fatty acids and glycerol. This process is mediated by activating two key enzymes, hormone-sensitive lipase, HSL, and adipose triglyceride lipase, ATGL. HSL and ATGL are like the dynamic duo of fat breakdown. They work together to hydrolyze triglycerides, a fancy word for breaking them down into smaller pieces, and release free fatty acids into the bloodstream, which can be transported to other tissues and used for energy. And guess what? Caffeine has been shown to increase the activity of both HSL and ATGL, effectively putting your fat-burning machinery into overdrive. But the fat-burning effects of coffee don't stop there. Remember those chlorogenic acids we talked about in Part 3? Well, they also play a role in regulating lipase activity, but in a different way than caffeine. You see, CGAs have been shown to inhibit the activity of pancreatic lipase, an enzyme responsible for breaking down dietary fats in the digestive system. By putting the brakes on pancreatic lipase, CGAs can reduce the fat absorbed from your food and store it in your body. In other words, they help you excrete more fat in your feces rather than packing it away in your fat cells. I know what you're thinking. Doesn't that contradict what we just said about increasing lipase activity in coffee? Well, yes and no. While CGAs may inhibit pancreatic lipase in the digestive system, they've also been shown to stimulate the production and secretion of other lipases in the body, particularly in the pancreas and adipose tissue. So while they may reduce fat absorption from your food, they can still contribute to overall lipase activity and fat metabolism in the body. But the effects of coffee on lipase activity don't stop there. In addition to stimulating HSL, ATGL, and other lipases, coffee has been shown to modulate the expression of genes involved in lipid metabolism. In other words, it can change how your body produces and regulates enzymes like lipase. For example, studies have found that coffee consumption can upregulate the expression of genes like CPT1 and ACOX1, which are involved in the transport and oxidation of fatty acids in the mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells. By increasing the production of these enzymes, coffee ramps up your body's ability to burn fat for fuel. On the flip side, Coffee has also been shown to downregulate the expression of genes involved in lipogenesis, creating new fat cells, such as FAS and ACC. By putting the brakes on these enzymes, coffee helps reduce the amount of new fat that's synthesized and stored in your body. So what does all of this mean for you and your weight loss journey? By drinking coffee regularly, you can stimulate lipase activity in your body and promote more efficient fat metabolism. This can lead to increased fat burning, reduced fat storage, and weight loss. Of course, as with anything related to health and nutrition, moderation is key. It's also important to remember that coffee alone won't magically melt away all your body fat. To see lasting results, you'll need to combine it with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and other healthy lifestyle habits. If you're looking for a natural way to boost your fat-burning potential and support your weight loss goals, adding coffee to your daily routine can be a simple and effective strategy. Just be sure to choose high-quality organic coffee whenever possible, and avoid loading it with sugar, cream, and other calorie-dense additives that can negate its benefits. To maximize coffee's fat-burning power, consider combining it with other lipase-boosting strategies like intermittent fasting, high-intensity interval training, and a diet rich in healthy fats and fiber. Together, these habits can help create a synergistic effect that accelerates fat loss and improves overall health and well-being. Turning now to carbohydrates, these of course are one of the three main macronutrients, along with protein and fat, that our bodies use for energy. When we eat foods like bread, pasta, and fruit, our digestive system breaks them down into simple sugars, mainly glucose, that can be absorbed into the bloodstream and used by our cells for fuel. Now here's where coffee comes in. Once again, our focus turns to the magic of our favorite coffee compound, CGA, which we covered in depth in the prior installment. It's shown to have remarkable effects on carbohydrate absorption and metabolism. CGA is like a secret weapon in the fight against blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance, two significant factors that can contribute to weight gain and type 2 diabetes. So how does CGA work its magic on carbohydrate absorption? Well, it all starts in the digestive system. When we consume carbohydrates, they are broken down into glucose by enzymes in the small intestine. Two of the main enzymes involved in this process are alpha-glucosidase and alpha-amylase. Alpha-glucosidase breaks down complex carbohydrates into simple sugars, while alpha-amylase helps break down starches. Usually, these enzymes do their job efficiently, and the resulting glucose is quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. But when CGA is present, it acts as an inhibitor of these enzymes, essentially putting the brakes on carbohydrate digestion and slowing down the rate at which glucose enters the bloodstream. By inhibiting alpha-glucosidase and alpha-amylase, CGA helps reduce the amount of glucose released into the bloodstream after a meal. This leads to lower postprandial, post-meal blood sugar levels and a more gradual, controlled release of glucose over time. This is a big deal because high blood sugar levels can lead to insulin resistance, inflammation, and other metabolic problems contributing to weight gain and chronic disease. But CGA doesn't just slow down carbohydrate digestion. It also appears to reduce glucose absorption from the gut into the bloodstream. It does this by affecting the activity of glucose transporters in the intestinal lining, such as SGLT1, sodium glucose cotransporter 1, and GLU2, glucose transporter type 2. These transporters are responsible for shuttling glucose from the digestive tract into the bloodstream, and by modulating their activity, CGA helps reduce the efficiency of glucose absorption. So what does this mean regarding blood sugar control and overall health? CGA helps improve the body's glycemic response to food by slowing down carbohydrate digestion and reducing glucose absorption. In other words, it helps keep blood sugar levels more stable. It prevents the kind of rapid spikes and crashes that can lead to insulin resistance, cravings, and other metabolic problems. Studies have shown that consuming coffee enriched with CGA can significantly lower blood glucose and insulin levels after a meal compared to regular coffee or a placebo. In one study, participants who consumed a high CGA coffee experienced a 6.9% reduction in blood glucose levels and a 9.2% reduction in insulin levels compared to the control group. That's a significant improvement in glycemic control. However, the benefits of CGA continue beyond blood sugar regulation. As we've seen, by improving insulin sensitivity and reducing inflammation, CGA may also positively impact other aspects of metabolic health, such as lipid metabolism and fat storage. And we've seen that some studies have suggested that regular consumption of CGA-rich coffee helps reduce body fat and improve body composition over time. Of course, it's important to remember that the effects of CGA can vary depending on individual factors such as genetics, diet, and overall health status. And while coffee can certainly be a helpful tool in managing blood sugar and supporting weight loss, it's not a magic bullet. To see lasting results, you'll need to combine it with other healthy lifestyle habits like regular exercise, stress management, and a nutrient-dense, whole food diet. Suppose you're looking for a simple and delicious way to support your metabolic health and keep your blood sugar in check. In that case, adding a few cups of CGA-rich coffee to your daily routine can be a great place to start. Just be sure to choose high-quality, organic coffee whenever possible and avoid loading it with sugar, cream, and other calorie-dense additives that can negate its benefits. If you want to maximize coffee's metabolic benefits, consider pairing it with other blood sugar stabilizing strategies like eating plenty of fiber, incorporating healthy fats and protein into your meals, and avoiding processed and refined carbohydrates as much as possible. Together, these habits can help create a synergistic effect that improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and supports healthy weight management. That's it for Part 4. Be sure to return for Part 5, where we explore coffee's antioxidant effects on the body, contributing further to fat loss. We'll also reveal how substituting coffee for high-calorie sugary drinks makes a huge difference in the war of the waistline. Coffee's secrets are not to be missed. Each video is more fascinating than the one before. Don't miss out!